Ho, 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 citizens of Tetris. It's your old pal, Van Dweller, back with more classic Tetris Monthly. And this time it is the Masters event for December 2025. We're going to kick this month off. Yeah, I know we haven't finished November yet. We can't wait around for these bums to get around to finishing No Cap November. We must continue. So we are going to kick off December 2025 here in the Masters event. And we've got round one and round two matches in the red. That bottom thing is not the right thing, but don't worry about that part. we'll just cover that. I'll just get rid of that. But anyway, yeah, December is here, and we are going to play the red bracket. And it's going to be Hepta from Finland versus Firedox from Canada. And the winner of that will take on Winterra from the United States of America in round two. The winner of that match will eventually take on Sidnev later in the month. So yeah, that is where we are at. Hepta versus Firedox, winner versus Winterra will all feed into a match later in the month against Sidnev. So that's good. Whoops. Now I have to admit, overlapping 2 months is not good. Okay, because I can't update some of the slides. So I'm gonna let me try to find real quick the rules slide for this month. But you guys know the rules, right? You guys know all the rules. You don't need to be reminded of the rules every single time, but I'll see if I can find one. Let's see, slide rules Masters. Are these the ones? I think these are the ones. Yeah, these are the ones. All right, this is a 32-player single elimination flat bracket tournament based on the 1989 version of Tetris, released by Nintendo for the Nintendo Entertainment System and NTSC consoles. Players can play an emulator or console as long as the game mechanics, appears, and statistics are unmodified. They can use any controller as long as no big buttons or turbo functions, whether electronical or mechanical, biological, turbo only. These matches are best of 5. The first player to 3 wins is the winner of the match. Level 18 starts all the way through level 39. Super kill screen. That thing is turned on. And of course, we are uncapping the score. That means there are no max outs. Players can keep on scoring points past the 999. We will be using same piece sets. They will be re-rolled in between each game of the match, so prepare to do that. Remember, players do not receive any in-game advice. So nobody in your ear or in the room telling you how you should play or about your opponent's board state or any other information about the game. It's just, you and your opponent and me and your games, and that is it. Okay, do not pause unless the commentator tells you to. If you do experience tech issues, just keep playing. Issues with OBS or internet or computer, just keep playing and await further instructions either from me verbally or in the chat, which I guess is also verbally. I guess orally versus textually is the distinction or something. But anyway, and the winner gets absolutely something, and that is a share in a prize pool, which stands currently at $0.00. That's right, $0.00. You can use the Matcherino command if you want to change that, because we are partnered with Matcherino, and they collect all the prize pool funds and allow me to dole it out, and it's all very good. We don't currently have any coupons right now. We will get those added, but this is all very last minute for me. Anyway, use that Matcherino command. That'll bring up 3 links, so be careful. If you do want to contribute to this prize pool, use the one that says CTM DEC. That is the one for this month. Now, while you're in there, if you want to contribute to No Cap and No Bars, those are still open and active because those tournaments are active. 3 open tournaments right now. We would like to get to our top 8 incentive of $2,000. And Davis is going to get us started with 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, Davis. Really appreciate that. So we are kicked off. That 0 is wiped off the screen. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we get under 2,000, we will pay our top 4, of course. If we get over 2,000 or 2,000 or above, we will pay our top 8, and that is a great situation because, it spreads it around a little bit. These players, you know, they go, oh, I can play. Even if I only win a couple of matches, I might still get a prize. So it's kind of incentivizing and worth it for them to play, and keeps bringing them back. And that is what we want. Don't ever leave Tetris and never stop playing Tetris. It's the message that we want to send. Anyway, our prize pools are funded 100% by you, the fans. So use that Matcherino command. Click on the one that says CTM December. That'll take you to a landing page that is for this tournament. It's with our prize pool partner, Matcherino. On the top right-hand corner, you'll find a button that says log in. Click on that. You can log in with your existing Twitch or YouTube or Discord account. No need to make a separate account. Once you log in, look on the right-hand side. You'll see an orange-colored button that says Contribute. Click on that. It'll open up a window. You can put your amount. You click on the other Contribute button, and then pick a payment method. You can empty your mom's credit card on there. She won't mind. She's supportive, so it's fine. Anyway, that is how to support the players. To support the channel, that's something you can do. And you can do that by going to patreon.com/MuchieTetris, just like the people on this slide have done. Big shout out to Scott Gray, Jay the Window, K9 Tacky, Madelsberger, Corporal Shelby Jr., Troy Dan, Kim M, Rogue Potato, Cat Kid, Java T, Jason Sunny, everybody else in the slide. Thank you so much. You can find other ways to support us by using the support command. And if you don't like Patreon and you still want to make a regular recurring pledge, some of the people on this slide are doing that, actually. You can do that, I think, via the Streamlabs link, and the PayPal link should allow you to make a recurring pledge. There's also one-time contribution modalities there as well. And platform specific wise, if you are on YouTube, you have got super chats, super stickers, super thanks, super comments, super this, super that, all kinds of super things. You can become a channel member. You can gift a channel membership. You can gift multiple channel memberships. That is a thing. Over on Twitch, you've got bits. You can do weird things with bits in the chat. You can become a subscriber to the channel. 1047 from Junior, by the way, going to get us up to 2281. Thank you, Junior. And yeah, on Twitch, you can become a subscriber to the channel. You can gift a subscription. You can gift multiple subscriptions. And if you're an Amazon Prime member with a connected account, you can get a free Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime Gaming subscription. But it is use it or lose it. Can't save it or stack them. So don't lose it. Use it on us. Okay? Great. That's enough. Enough of this nonsense. Let's get to the Tetris. Hepta, could you turn off M scoring? We're probably not going to use it in this, and it does kind of clutter up the visuals here a bit. So if you could turn off M scoring, that would be great. I mean, yeah, we're 39 capped, so how much for you to do the Rap God? I don't know what that is, but I'm intrigued. All right, let me go ahead and refresh Firedox and refresh Hepta. Firedox, are you on an alt? Oh, yeah, no, oh, sure, I would have known that a priori. Okay. Guys, you don't have everybody's alts memorized? All right, let's get this camera situated. Oh, you're all right. So you're facing that way. All right, we're gonna reverse it. Oh my God, I reversed it beyond where I can get it on the screen. Okay, there we go. I feel like I need to like sit you. There you go. Spin you a little bit. All right, we're gonna have rolling, multiple rollers. All right, players, that music means that it is time to drop the pieces in the chat. So you can finish up the warm-up you're on. That's cool. Then let's go ahead and get started. It is December. I should put all kinds of Christmas decorations on there. Let's see. Transparent Christmas garland PNG. And you can, it's just impossible to find stuff that you can use for free now. Like, internet used to be free, and now it's dead. All right, like if you like, they have something on a site called Free Pick, and then if you go over, like it won't be free. Oh, this is AI gener. Oh, it looks wonky. Oh, I mean holiday decorations. Oh, well, that's true. There are multiple holidays in December. All right, it looks like both players are ready. Let's go ahead and see if our seed checker works. It does. Look at that. A9ADFC. I'm excited. Let's go ahead and get these players started. Hepta versus Firedox. The Finland versus Canada. Oh my God, it's going to get heated. Wait, the opposite of heated because it's very cold. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, 2 cold places. Is Finland cold? I don't know. How cold is Finland? I'm going to, hold on. What is colder, Finland or Canada? I feel like it's got to be Canada, but now Canada is generally colder than Finland, says AI, particularly in terms of average annual temperature, extreme weather conditions. But Finland is top 6 among the coldest countries, and Canada is like second. So I would imagine what, Russia's first, probably. Anyway. Okay, well, here we are. Finland and Canada, that's it. These players have no individual identity, so we'll just keep referring to them as their countries. No, we're not going to do that. We are individualists here at Classic Tetris Monthly. Hepta on the left side, seed number 19, is from, well, you know where they're from, has a PB of 1.44 million. And qualified in with a 1.29 million. That was the average of their best 2 scores played in a 1-hour qualifying period. 95,000 for Hepta. And 79,000 for Firedox. You've seen Hepta all over the NES Tetris scene. Played recently in the level 12 tournament that was hosted by Pumpy Heart on this channel on Saturday. And only 2 losses were against like 2 level 12 gods, which were Pixel Andy and Wallbant. Otherwise won out all the other matches, but that was enough. So had a good run in that level 12. Of course, Wallbant is, you know, like level 12 god, always high finisher in that one. But anyway, Hepta has also played in our Stupid Tetris Monthly Masters, No Bars, and No Next Box. Has played in our Futures and Community levels, played in Tetris Friendlies several times, played in our lower tiers of Das Masters. Played in Mega Disasters. And in Mega Masters this year. $228 for Hepta, $231 for Firedox. On the right side, it is Firedox seed number 30 from Canada. Has a PB of 1.58 million, sitting on the Vits, getting it. Hepta with a scramble up near the top of the board, but getting it down. Oh no, that L to the left. That is going to be a problem, and Hepta is going to top out 234. Firedox is good. Does not have to convert that bit, so Firedox, you are ahead 1 game to none. All right, hopefully the pieces are landing in the chat. There they are. Hepta is also the current Game Boy Tetris World Champion. Oh, I didn't know that. Look at that. Amazing. Now that, clearly merits a Wikipedia entry for Hepta, right? If you're the Game Boy World Champion, yeah, no Wikipedia page. So some Game Boy fan out there has got to make Hepta a Wikipedia page now. All right. I mean, if you're the world champion of an entire category, how do you not merit a page there? All right, looks like both players are ready. B573AO, let's go. Game number 2, Firedox up 1-0 3-1 Tetris. Oh, Firedox is, let me see, Wallbant is here to cheer on Firedox. Fellow Canadian. Anywho, Firedox qualled in with a 1.15 million. Overall PB of 1.58 million, so really just like one off a rollover. Of course, that's according to the robot. And who knows? The robot depends on human input. Guys, by the way, did you know that robots depend on human input and they're not automatically right? Did you know that? Oh, all right. Something I've discovered. Anyway, you've seen Firedox play on a lot of different things. DAS lead, played in League and played in Mega Disasters, played in our Stupid Tetris monthly this month in No Bars. Has played a bunch in Classic Tetris League, CT Bi-Weekly. Played in CTWC this year in the gold bracket. And played in bronze in 2024. 143 for Hepta, 123 for Firedox. He's also a former community Tier 1 winner, won it in December of 2023. And I'm sorry, December of 2024. December of 2024, sorry. $240 for Firedox, $221 for Hepta. What's up, Nelstris, Mino Floof, Hana, Darth, Bunny, Maisie, Luke, Moistwalker. Whenever I see your name, I think of Moist Maker, which is the Thanksgiving sandwich, like Ross's, Monica's Thanksgiving sandwich from Friends, but the show. 308 for Firedox through 67. I mean, on pace for about a 600K transition if he keeps it up. What's up, Mino? Wallbant here, Cryogy, Burbia, Junior again. And by the way, thanks to those of you who did contribute to the prize pool already. It's amazing. Junior said, let's go, Andy. All right. So 358 for both of these players. I think really pushdown points was the difference at that moment. Firedox a little bit ahead in lines at the moment, but all right, so Firedox really, alternating burn shelves. That is holes in multiple rows and columns. Tetris for Hepta, 412 now in the lead and one line apart, so real lead. Firedox going to finally get this down. So now 30 lines to go for Firedox until level 19. Going to try to pile on some points while it's still at least as easy as it's going to get. Long bar Tetris, Firedox 406. Both players rolling. You can see the rolling motions happening. All right, long bar Firedox, Tetris 451, and Firedox trying to catch up. Hepta burning a bit here. It's going to uncover that kind of well. It's good for a triple, and now Hepta open on the right side and gets a bar in for a Tetris. 518 Hepta. Two more Tetrises available before 19. Wallband in chat says, man, I dropped an eggshell piece in my pan and it vanished. Surprise crunch incoming. I mean, it's like, you'll be fine. You'll just get extra calcium today. Right, we're into level 19 now. 572 for Hepta, 505 for Firedox. Tetris Hepta 659, 541 Firedox. So 100,000 point lead, just a few lines apart. Nice S spin for Hepta. Tetris Firedox. So yeah, about 100,000 point lead. And both players are rolling, so they will have access to post 29 scoring, which they almost certainly have gotten at least some. Their PBs would indicate some post 29 playability. There's a Tetris Firedox 656. There's one Hepta 751 on 23. Burbia says, have the finals for No Cap November been done yet? No, there's a possibility that it's going to happen tomorrow at about 4 p.m. U.S. Central Time, but that is not finalized. Hana is also making eggs, and I made eggs this morning. So just eggs all around. $913 Hepta on 26, $798 Firedox. So good game brewing, but big lead for Hepta still. There's another Tetris Hepta. You had mayonnaise on your morning sandwich. Does that count? You didn't make the mayonnaise. Did you make the mayonnaise? You made the mayonnaise? Oh, well, I think that counts then. Oh, Firedox. This is tough. He's got 13 lines to go, and yeah, not going to be able to survive that. So Hepta is good with the max out. So Hepta will tie this up. If you want to mullen out a little bit, that's okay. Get some 29 warm up in there. That's okay. Wow. Oh no, that S to the left. Oh, nice Tetris. 1.1 Hepta. My goodness. Yeah, Mullen's allowed in Masters. You get at least one, especially if your PB is within shouting distance. So this is good. Oh no! And the underroll on the right side, but a 1.2. Good game from Hepta. Okay, new pieces are here. Hepta goes up one game. I mean, not up, but ties it up one game apiece. And new pieces here. Just pay attention to the 8s and the Bs. It's 803D B0. Yeah, I mean, Hepta for a while was really, I thought they were going to chase it down. I thought they were going to get, 1.5 something. Thought it was possible. So. All right, looks like both players are ready. 803D B0, good. All right, game number 3. What was once a best of 5, now a best of 3. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. 36 max out there. Oh, wow. 36 max. That was only Hepta's 36 max. That was it. That's 36 times the number of max outs that I want. All right, players are on the board. The Vits set up all ready for Firedox. I find those Vits very hard to resist. Like, I want to set them up. It's fun to do. But whenever I set one up, I always look and I see, well, like, it's very seldom that I see like one of the top 5 players like setting one up in level, and like ever really. So I'm like, well, it might be fun, but how much utility does it have? Why should I be setting up for Vits? Vandy, is 2026 the year we get to the city? I'm saying 2025 is the year. After let me think about this. After tomorrow, I should have some time to really go at it. So I'm going to try to stream a lot of attempts. Of course, that's going to conflict a little bit with CTM, but thankfully we only have the one tournament. So I'm going to push hard for at least several days. I think I'll get it. All right, Tetris for Firedox. Nice cleanup. All right, got to pass on the Tetris to clean up the stack. Get a bar over to that left side. The city, max out city. Oh, right. Sorry, I got to explain. Any moment now, I feel like a max out is in the offing. It's just going to happen, right? But I feel like, yeah, starting Thursday or so, I should be in a position where I can put a lot of time into it. I only play every so often, every few days, an hour here or there. But I do. I feel like it's in the offing. I feel like I may get it. Tetris Firedox 352. Wallband says halfway through, still no crunch. So Wallband's still waiting on that eggshell to show up. All right, Firedox going to clean up here. No Vits occurred, but we got a Tetris. 378 for Firedox, 259 for Hepta. It's possible, like, you just swallowed it whole. Like, depending on how thoroughly you chew. You might have missed it. All right, series of spins and tucks over on that right side for Firedox. There we go. And now a blue piece will complete it. There it is, the S. Maybe you cooked it. Can you cook down an eggshell? I don't know. It's calcium. I think it's going to stay pretty solid there. Plus, you know, you shouldn't be cooking eggs all to hell so that you could cook down an eggshell. Like, I think if you're doing that, you're cooking those eggs a little too harsh. Vandy, have you considered a floating Mino category for SDM? For about 4 seconds, but I just, you know, there's no way to really score it except, like, by keeping track on a piece of paper. You mean the first player to generate a floating Mino? Oh no, Firedox is in a little bit of a sitch. This is ahead by a substantial amount, though, so this, I think, is potentially survivable. And you can see Firedox is like, what the heck? And maybe anticipating the top out, but no, Firedox actually gonna be in position here to potentially bring this down. And good long bar, that's gonna help. And Firedox going to open up the right just in time for 19 and get a long bar down for a Tetris. So I got to be honest, I think Firedox had like maybe a little bit of give up energy, like, oh my God, and said, oh wait, I'm still alive, let me keep going, and then got out of it. So that's right, never give up, guys, ever, ever, ever. So Firedox in the lead here on 19, about 75,000 points ahead. And there's a dirty Tetris. More importantly, just bringing that stack down here on 19. All right, well, I guess the end of the eggshell saga is that Wallband found the segment of eggshell, and it never really fell into the dish that he was preparing. So all's well that ends well. Tetris for Hepta 568, catching up to Firedox. Firedox going to add a Tetris here. Now here's the thing, Firedox ahead 10 lines. So really, you know, if those 10 lines were taken up with a couple of Tetrises, it would be Hepta in the lead. Firedox with a Tetris, 659. All right, nice Z-spin there for Firedox. Tetris for Hepta, 715, now in the lead. Yeah, like you could eat the eggshell if you want to. I mean, there's probably good reason. It probably, you know, ended up there. There's a good reason that we don't typically do it. Especially if you don't wash the shells or something like that, so. Maybe there's some duty on it or something. I don't know, but in the U.S., I don't know how they do it in Canada, but in the U.S., like the large commercial egg producers, all those eggs are like washed, which is why our eggs don't keep as long as eggs in Europe. or at least some parts of Europe where they don't like I believe in France they don't wash the eggs, so they keep a lot longer. And that's a top out for Firedox at 782, and Hepta is good. And Hepta looking for another max. That's right, Laurie. It would be cooked in the yeah. You don't. Oh my goodness! Look at this. Another max out for Hepta. Players, if you just give me about a minute, I just need a minute. We'll go ahead and add this. We'll give you the pieces, but feel free to warm up or take a moment yourselves. I just need a minute, and I will be right back. All right, players, I am back, and thank you. Appreciate that. Burbia says, I have a feeling Hepta's going to PB soon. Seems like it's me. Hepta seems very, very consistent. All right, Firedox, a little 29 warm-up. That's fine. You can finish it out. CB44E, okay. Well, you got it right this time. You are good. Oh, yeah. I do that too. All right, both players ready. Game number 4. Firedox needs to win to stay in. Otherwise, it's going to be Hepta moving on to round 2. So Firedox up against it. Needs to win this one. Force a decider. 3-2-1 Tetris. All right. Burbia cheering on Hepta. Wallband cheering on Canada. Cheering on Firedox. Yeah, I only refer to them as their country name. That's it. Canada. All right, T-Spin Firedox waiting on a bar. All Tetrises so far, but I feel like a burn is in the offing, and there it was. And yeah, this is a drought. This is a drought. And there you go. Nice triple for Firedox. Can't use it for the Tetris, but will help clean up the board. And there we go. Long bar over Firedox Tetris, and here come the bars. Tetris Firedox 191, 129 Hepta. Firedox up high, getting a bar in, opening that well back up. And there's another Tetris Firedox 239, and Hepta gets one 175. Okay, kind of a delayed setup here. Okay, looks like Firedox one burn away from opening that well back up and would love a long bar quickly. And there it is, Firedox going to survive 273. 224, Hepta's side. Tetris for Hepta 247. Good low board. Firedox a little bit ahead in lines, playing higher than Hepta is. Yeah, droughts are the same for both players, but the timing of the droughts in your board state when you get them, you know, obviously that can affect your board in different ways. There we go. Firedox, Tetris 372, 318, Hepta. Tetris Hepta 365. I think it's a capture thing, guys. Or possibly an upscaler being used that is kind of upscaling in a weird way. I think that's what it is. When is the no cap final? I don't know yet. It's still currently being hashed out. Good chance it's tomorrow. But I don't know for sure. Firedox into level 19, gonna send up an immediate delayed Vits. Gets the Tuck and the Tetris 613 for Firedox. Hepta is into 19,576. So pace-wise, Hepta with an advantage, back by over 10 lines and back by, maybe less than 2 Tetrises. But it's very, very close. There's a Tetris Hepta. Yamalolchgo says, how do you even play like this? I know. This is round 1. I'd love to see somebody who hasn't, who watched classic Tetris competition, 7-8 years ago, but hasn't watched it since, and then comes back and sees what these players are capable of. $817 for Firedox, $770 for Hepta. Oh, Firedox getting up very high. Oh my goodness. Oh my good. Oh no, that's going to be a top out for Firedox at 824. So Hepta in a chase down. And this is kind of a tricky situation for Hepta as well. Chase down is 825. And the long bar goes in 821. And we're not out of the woods yet. And we are now out of the woods. So Hepta is going to take this one. But Firedox with a great performance. So, no, nothing to be ashamed of there. Firedox played great. And Hepta completes the chase down, goes up 3-1, takes the match. And that whole thing happened during a crazy drought, so it didn't seem guaranteed that Hepta was going to chase down even that small amount. So GG's Firedox. We're going to report this to the Tetris government. And I guess officially one match in the books for December. All right, so Hepta gonna go for a mullen here. Maybe I can switch Hepta to the other side while I set up for the next match. All right, there we go. GG's. All right, copy the transform. Paste the transform. And then we'll move it over to the other side. All right. Why is there are multiple streams open over on that left side? Oh, I see. Winter cannot play right now. Oh shoot. Okay. Well, yeah. Sorry, guys. We thought we had two matches going. Unfortunately, it looks like one of our players is going to have to withdraw at the last moment. So hopefully everything is okay. Dancing Longbar, thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate that. 36 months. Colin gifted. Well, Colin, that was yesterday. But thank you, Colin, for gifting a tier 1 sub over to Saikuno yesterday. Okay, well, yeah, it looks like we are going to have to play that second match at another time. They pinged me about it 12 hours ago. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't, basically, I don't look at the scheduling channels. I just look at the output of the scheduling channels. So if I look at the scheduling channels and then also look at the schedule, then there's no need for schedulers, right? So we let them do their job. They output it to the schedule, and I just go by the schedule, right? Division of labor. Yeah, no, there's no defense necessary. Yeah, I mean, people get sick, whatever. There's no need to defend anyone. Okay, so we are not going to do the second match. We'll do that at a later time, but we hope Winter is good and feels good. Yeah, I don't know. I just go by what's on the schedule. That's what I go by on. So I don't know. I literally don't look at the scheduling channels, and I just go by the schedule. Okay. That is going to do it for now. Now, we do have more later. And what we have for you later is the finals. This is going to be in 5 hours. It's going to be the finals of Stupid No Bars November. So, yeah, that is what we have. It's going to start in 5 hours. It's going to be O, Meme, Scooty, and Knight. So that should be a fun one. Looking forward to see you guys there. And in the meantime, I want to thank those of you who supported the channel during the stream. Dancing Longbar, Twitch sub. Appreciate that. Prizes. We are up to $22.81. So thank you to Junior for the 1047 and Davis Weather for the 1234. Appreciate that. And also thank you to the patrons for supporting the channel. Scott Gray, Jane the Window, Kane, Antaki, Matosburger, Corporal Shelby, Junior, Troy, NK, Member, Potato, Kaka, Java, TJ, Sunny, everybody else on the slide. Thank you so much. And we'll see you guys in 5 hours. And yeah, and then tomorrow, that seems to be what has been proposed for the No Cap November finals. It has not been agreed to yet, but that is what has been proposed, and it falls within the player's schedule. So we'll see, but no promises on that. As soon as we know, I will let you know. Okay, we'll put it a YouTube community post and put it in the Discord events. Okay, thanks everybody for hanging out. Appreciate y'all. YouTube, thanks for hanging out. Laurie Marktris, Tetris for Mario, Techno Viking, and everybody else. Have a great day. See you in a bit. Bye-bye. You're hoping 4:30 chicken sandwich, hopefully. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully. Or I'm not really available much earlier that day, by the way. I didn't really make a thing for it, but I'm not really all that available. I have tons to do in the morning. So we're going to go ahead and try to look for a raid target for y'all. I'm sure no one's playing Tetris at this time. Like people are never playing Tetris at this time. All right. I guess we'll raid Chroma, who is having fun playing DAS. All right. Take care, everybody. See you in a bit.